Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shafia and today we are diving into the core networking TCP IP. Whether you are preparing for the CCNA, studying for exam or just want to understand how devices talk across the internet, this video is for you. So let's get started. What is a protocol? A protocol is a set of rules that defines how devices communicate. So a protocol is a rules, ठीक है, set of rules जिसके through device communicate करते हैं. Then it ensures the smooth and accurate data exchange between the devices. And for example, like a grammar rules in a language. So basically ये rules होते हैं जिसके थ्रू devices communicate कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. So जैसे लैंग्वेज में लाइक ग्रामर रूल्स होते हैं, उसी तरह से जब डिवाइसेस कम्युनिकेट करते हैं तो वो यूज़ करते हैं प्रोटोकॉल्स. Without protocol, computer wouldn't understand each other. That's why protocol is used to communicate efficiently. What is IP? Internet protocol. IP is an internet protocol which works at the layer 3 network layer of the OSI model, and it is responsible for addressing devices and like IP addresses and routing packets across the network. So what is IP? IP is a internet protocol जो layer 3 पे वर्क करता है, नेटवर्क लेयर ऑफ द OSI मॉडल, एंड इट इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर एड्रेसिंग डिवाइसेस लाइक IP एड्रेसेस जो कि हम डिवाइसेस पे IP एड्रेस देते हैं. दैट्स वाई द डिवाइसेस कैन कम्युनिकेट विथ ईच अदर बिकॉज दे हैव IP एड्रेसेस and routing packets across the network, finding the best path across the network. Okay, so this is a internet protocol which is very important in networking. Because of this, devices can communicate with each other. IP address basics. IP address is a unique identifier for a device. Each device has its own IP address which is very unique, and it has two formats like IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 is a 32-bit and IPv6 is 128 bits. So why we need a IP address? To find and send the data to the correct devices. So IP address के through ही device communicate करते हैं एक दूसरे से over the internet. So IP address is like a home address for your device. Without IP address, nothing can connect on the internet. So IP address looks like this, which has two parts. This is the network part, this is the host part. So we will learn further in the subnetting video. Okay. Structure of an IP packet. When a data sent using IP, it travels in something called a packet. So IP address को use करके जब data हम send करते हैं तो वो in the form of packet travel करता है, ठीक है. So each packet has a header, a payload. So header में source and destination IP addresses आते हैं and time to live TTL and etc. And in payload, actual data being sent in payload. See this image. This is the header and below this is the data, the actual data. So IP handles delivery of these packets across the internet. Here's the problem. IP is connectionless. No sessions or no confirmation. It sends data like a postcard, no tracking, no confirmation, no sessions. It doesn't care if data is lost, arrives out of order, or never arrives at all. So no guarantee of delivery, no error checking or sequencing. So this is why we need a reliable transport mechanism. And that's where TCP comes in. Why do we need a TCP? TCP is a transmission control protocol to make communication reliable. So TCP is a transmission control protocol which ensures data reaches the correct devices and in correct order, and it detects the error and correction. So TCP is transmission control protocol which is used to make communication reliable, and it check the error correction and detection automatically, and it ensures data reaches the correct device and in correct order. Also, error detection and correction is done automatically by TCP. So what is TCP? TCP is Transmission Control Protocol, which works at a layer 4 transport layer of the OSI model. So we learned OSI model in previous video. OSI model has a 7 layers and TCP is a 4th layer in the OSI model, and it adds the reliability, order and error checking. So unlike the IP, it is a connection oriented. Okay, TCP के लिए सबसे पहले कनेक्शन उसको चाहिए, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली ये कनेक्शन क्रिएट करता है बिफोर सेंडिंग द डेटा. Features of TCPs. TCP is a connection oriented, uses a 3-way handshake to make the connection. Here's how TCP established the connection by using a 3-way handshake. As you can see, this is a client and server. So first it will send the synchronization, then the server replies back to synchronization plus acknowledgement, then the client will send the acknowledgement to confirm the connection. So this is how the 3-way handshake work, and once the connection established, the TCP will ensure the reliable delivery of data with the acknowledgements, and flow control will manages data flow. TCP ensures the data flow in the correct order with proper flow control and acknowledgement, and also it does the error checking and detects the transmit data is lost or not. So if a packet is lost, so TCP will retransmit it. Let's compare TCP versus IP. So TCP is a work on a layer 4 transport layer of the OSI model, and IP works on a layer 3 network layer of the OSI model. And IP is a connectionless, while TCP is a connection oriented, which we have seen 3-way handshake. Okay, so IP is a no guarantee. Because of that, we need a TCP for the guaranteed delivery of data, reliable. And IP do not track the data, but TCP track the data, and if data is lost, it will retransmit the data. So they are like the team. IP finds the route, and TCP will ensure the reliable delivery. So let's revise what we learned. IP is the internet protocol which finds the path, addresses and routes. TCP makes sure the data is complete, correct and reliable. So together they are making the internet work. Together they form the backbone of all internet communication. If this helped you understand TCP IP, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and comment below if you want me to cover any specific topic. See you in the next video.